And good afternoon, everybody. It is so fantastic to see everybody from ILA, and it is fantastic to be with you. I'm Auctioneer Patrick, and I couldn't be more excited to be associated with the International Leadership Academy as we kick off your Kentucky Derby Fundraising Gala. It's going to be a great event. I could not also be happier to be joined by a couple of the rock stars of ILA. But before we do that, I do want to let everybody know, feel free to jump in and say hi using the comment box. We'll be able to see your comments and be able to answer any questions that you have all at the same time. And as a bonus incentive, when you leave a comment in the chat today, you're entered automatically to win a $25 Amazon gift card. So chat away, as we like to say. So without further ado, it is my extreme pleasure to welcome virtually to our stage here today for the ILA Fundraising Gala. Please welcome Patricia, co-founder of the International Leadership Academy and Director of Curriculum and Instruction. And joining us also is Mathias Hammond, our marketing lead. What's going on, gang? How are you?
Hey, pretty good. How are you, Patrick?
I am outstanding, buddy. It's finally here. You've been working hard, huh?
Yeah, it's been a long road, a lot of work, and we're excited to finally host the event, finally have the online auction running, and we're just excited.
It's going to be awesome. Patricia, you are a rock star. You've done so much on this event. You've got to be excited. Bonjour.
Bonjour, Patrick. Thank you. Merci. Bonjour, everyone.
Tell me all about it.
Yes, I'm Patricia, the school co-founder and director of curriculum and instruction. And I'm thrilled actually to announce that our annual ILA Gala is just around the corner, Patrick, and Mathias knows that. And this year, it's going to be more unforgettable than ever. So we're asking you to join us on Saturday, May 3rd at the stunning Ironlight venue, where we'll celebrate our community, our mission, and most importantly, our incredible students. With this year Kentucky Derby theme, you can expect an evening full of Southern charm, joyful elegance, and spirited generosity. So, door-star hats and bow.
Ties. I like it.
Exactly. It's time to dress up, guys. Lift a glass and come together for a cause that truly matters. From gourmet bites and festive music to live auctions and powerful stories of impact, this will be a night to remember. Your presence supports the growth of our amazing program, our forest school infrastructure, and the expansion of La Crèche, and so much more. So, Patrick and everyone and Mathias, let the magic happen for the kids, for the mission, and for the future of ILA. We can't wait to see you at Ironlight on May 3rd.
It's going to be awesome. It is absolutely. Tell me more about the theme this year.
Yes, sure. Our theme this year is Kentucky Derby. So this year's Kentucky Derby's theme is more than a celebration. It's a vibrant metaphor for the journey of each ILA student. Just as a champion thoroughbred is nurtured, trained, and supported to achieve greatness, so too are our students, guided, challenged, and celebrated as they blossom into confident, compassionate, and curious global citizens. You know that. Like Derby contenders, our students are on their own development tracks, growing with purpose, spirit, and resilience. In our bilingual classrooms, they master 3 languages and cultures with ease, strengthening cognitive flexibility and empathy. Through our experimental learning approach, including international field trips and local explorations, students develop independence, critical thinking, and global awareness. With our focus on sustainability and eco-stewardship, students become not only learners, but caretakers of the planet. Our dedicated PE, music, and chef-led nutrition programs ensure they thrive in body as well as mind. So the Derby celebration honors that full journey, the passion it takes to train, the community that cheers them on, and the joy of seeing young learners across their own finish line with pride. So if you want to join us at Ironlight on the 3rd, today is the last day to purchase tickets and tables. Our focus is to create a week of fundraising that is inclusive of everyone in our community. So we are going to host an online auction and raffle so everyone can participate. Thank you to all of you who have hosted our teachers. We can still help in that area, and I'm sure Patrick will explain how to do that in a moment. But now, let me introduce you, Mathias, the ILA marketing lead, our young graduate who's doing working on a gala for the first time, and I'm so proud of him. Mathias, your turn.
Thank you very much. Yes, so I'm Matthias, marketing lead at ILA. It's my first year doing the gala, but it has been very nice working with Patricia. She knows obviously how it works. She knows the game. She's been doing that for 13 years. So yeah, I've just been enjoying the road so far, especially with Patrick as well, the auctioneer, always helping us on the gala. So yeah, just a special shout out to these two. It would have not been possible without them, obviously, and yeah, and it would have not been possible also without our sponsors this year, who were really helping throughout the process, helping us make the gala be an exceptional night. Obviously, by having Ironlight as the venue, the big and popular venue in Lake Oswego, so that we can host a lot of people. So yeah, and as well as the caterer Huda, who will bring us amazing food and drinks. Also, special shout out to Michael, our sommelier from Sewat, who will yeah, just be with us, explaining the wines and everything and what we're gonna have. So yeah, let me just say a few shout outs to our supporters and sponsors. Obviously, Johnson Law and United Salad, who are our two biggest sponsors this year. Um, thank you both of you. Nothing would have been possible without you, obviously. Thank you to Clean Resource Group for supporting us also, and Branding Unlimited, Garfield Orthodontics, and La Provence and Renaissance Homes are also very important businesses in the area and important sponsors for us. Thank you all for your support and for making all that possible and supporting, obviously, education for our students. We also have a few shout outs for our supporters. Rob Wagner, who will be attending the event, State Senator of Oregon, La Frenchie, who's a new boutique in Bridgeport. You guys have to go there and buy some of her stuff. It's amazing, and everything is from France. Huda's Catering, the caterer, thank you very much. Lake Grove Dental, who are supporting us as well. Bay Club for letting us use their facility for our swimming lessons. They're really important sponsors throughout the year. Babi Kaen as well, who's helping us on other events such as the wine event. And yeah, oh yeah, Premier Property Group, obviously, Dustin, who's been a really big help for us. Pacific Automation, Elka's Bees, and Street Treat, who are donating 150 desserts for the gala. So don't worry, guys. For the people who love sweets and desserts, we got you covered. We are gonna have enough for everybody. It's gonna be great. We're gonna have a blast, and yeah, just also reminder that the online auction is live right now. It opened last night. There's amazing prizes, amazing items to bid on. So please go and bid. Every dollar spent is supporting students' education at our school. So yeah, go and have a blast on the online auction.
That's awesome, Matthias and buddy. You're doing a great job for a gentleman who didn't know much about auctions a few weeks ago. You're going to be an all pro here really soon. Now we're going to start working on you starting to talk like an auctioneer, and I'm going to teach you how to go a little faster, right? A little 100 out of bid now, 200 out of bid now, 300 out of bid now, 4 and 400 out of bid now, 5.
Wow.
We're going to get you by the end of next week, Matthias. You're going to be selling things. You're going to be doing the whole show, right?
Okay, let's do it.
Hey, Patricia, I know we've got a great effort going on here, and we're going to do some amazing things. We're going to raise a lot of money. Could you take a moment, please, and share with our audience? Speaking of our audience, I do want to throw in there the one and only Kelsey Terry, who introduced me to the school, has chimed in. She's ready to go. Let's raise some money for this wonderful school. Thanks for chiming in, Kelsey. It's great to see you there. And Johnson Law and all the incredible things that you're doing to make ILA successful. But Patricia, could you please share with us a little bit about how the dollars that we raise over the next 8-9 days are going to be used to benefit the students and staff there at ILA?
Absolutely, Patrick. Every dollar raised is more than a contribution here. It's an investment in the hearts, minds, and futures of our students at ILA. In true Kentucky Derby spirit, we are relying the community to help our young learners run their best race, one filled with opportunity, joy, and discovery. So please contribute to ILA nutrition program to start with. And why? The reason is we believe that healthy bodies fuel curious minds. So funds will sustain and expand our unique chef-led program where students not only enjoy balanced international meals prepared on-site at school, but also learn about nutrition, cooking, and the value of sustainable food systems. That's one of the contribution. Another one is our forest school infrastructure and our archery facilities that we are building on now. Your contributions will help us enrich our outdoor educational program. This includes the creation of new forest school spaces and safe guided archery training areas, building, as you know, confidence, focus, and a lot of skills, including physical skills, in nature classrooms. So that's another way to contribute. But also, we are remodeling a new daycare center. So that will, the demand is, the demand for high quality early care is growing everywhere, and more especially in this area. With your help, we'll quadruple times 4 the capacity of our infant center, offering more families access to ILA's nurturing language rich start from as early as 10 weeks old, securing the path all the way through bilingual elementary education. And I'm talking bilingual French, English, but also Spanish. So when the children reach 5th grade, they master 3 languages. Of course, we have other student enriching priorities you can contribute, including our teacher professional development and the AFE, the French ministry training. So every year we have many teachers going to trainings all over the US with the French ministry. So that's also cost money. We also have PE and music equipment that needs to be purchased, and also scholarships for field trips abroad, like we did last year to Paris for 12 days. We want to go next year. So we're splitting a year because we need to gather funds. So that are the different contributions that we together. We are not just raising funds; we are raising the bar for what education can look like when it's rooted in community culture, sustainability, and care. So our school is also accredited green school. So there's a lot around nature here, and we have to prepare these areas. So, like I said, it's a lot of contribute. You can contribute everywhere for any age. Um, merci for being part of this journey. Really, we need you, and this gala is part of our fundraiser. Is one of our huge fundraiser here at ILA every year. So, Patrick, can you share, please, the details on how folks can participate in these events?
Absolutely. It would be my pleasure there to do that. That would be absolutely awesome. Let's go ahead and get started, folks. It couldn't be easier. I see we also have the amazing Dee Dee Kiso tuning in from down in Livermore, California area. So that's awesome. Dee Dee just got back from South Africa, of all places there. So thanks for tuning in today. Hey, it couldn't be easier, friends. Many of you are watching the broadcast today right now from the ILA Gala website, but I'm going to throw it up on the screen just in case you are not, so that you're watching on Facebook or one of the other platforms. You can go to ourschool.support ILA Gala 2025, and that'll take you to our auction website provided by our friends at Auctioneer. Always doing a great job providing a very intuitive platform. So once you're there, you can see there's a lot to do here, friends, and we're going to go through it all really quickly. Great job, Mathias, in putting this all together. First and foremost, I heard you say that tickets are still available today, Patricia, all the way through the end of the day to be with us at Ironlight. And people just have to click on buy tickets, and they can buy tickets today. But the first thing I'm going to encourage you to do is register. You click the register button right here. You'll fill out a simple form, and then you will receive an email from our friends at Auctioneer. And that email is really designed to help you confirm your email, make sure you've typed in the right one, right? And then also, I'm going to encourage you to download the mobile app, because their app is really easy for you to be able to manage not only your tickets to the event, your raffle tickets, but also bid online. Check out everything that you can do on the website. You can have in the palm of your hand. And the added bonus is you get notified through the app. So it's a fantastic tool. If you are using an iPhone, make sure you turn on to accept notifications from the app. So that will be fantastic. And away we go. Mathias, you have put together a great online auction, but before I dive into that, I do want to talk a little bit about our raffle, and this is going to be a fun raffle. We're selling single tickets for the summer camp, a full week of summer camp at ILA. This is a pretty popular program, huh, Patricia? Everybody loves a little summer camp.
Absolutely. Yes, a lot, like 9 weeks, 3 different camps a week. Amazing camps. So yeah, we almost full though,
Yeah.
almost.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So now's a great time to go ahead and get some raffle tickets. Mm-hmm. We're only selling 25 of these at $25, and that will get you in. One person will be drawing the winner there at the gala next week on May 3rd at Ironlight. We'll do a drawing and designate it. So jump in there. Like Patricia said, it's almost sold out. So you may want to buy more than one ticket. And I always encourage folks, this is a great way for the grandparents to help out, right? They can designate, or a neighbor or somebody could designate a friend who goes to ILA or could benefit from going to the camps. This would be an awesome way to help them out and get that started. So get your raffle tickets right away, folks, before they're all gone. And then let's dive right into bidding online, because the online auction is new to the ILA community, right, Patricia?
It's totally new. So yeah, please.
Yeah. So let's spend some time and help people understand how to get the best deals, right? Because that's what everybody likes, a deal, don't you? Mm-hmm. Mathias, do you like a deal, or do you just pay full price everywhere you go?
I love a deal. If I can get something
okay. Well, then let's
cheaper,
get you one.
then
Okay.
let's go. Yeah.
So first and foremost, I do want to let you know that you have three elements here in your auction catalogs. One is your online auction. Then you have class projects that the kids have been working on, and then you're got our live auction preview. The online auction and the class projects are available to bid on today. As Mathias said, bidding opened last night at midnight, and every package started at $10. It's unbelievable. I'm going to get to those class projects in just a second, and then I'm going to ask you to Vanna White those for us. That'll be perfect, Patricia. But let's start with the online auction. So I'm in the online auction, and right at the top, in case you forget, our online auction is open for bidding starting today and will begin to close on Sunday, May 4th. So for those that are joining us on May 3rd at Ironlight, you don't have to worry about bidding while you're having the wonderful evening there at Ironlight. You have until noon the next day to keep bidding the next morning. So that is fantastic. You will be able to bid on the online auction and the class projects, as I mentioned. Now, most importantly, and this is really cool, Patricia, people don't have to buy a ticket to do the bid on the online auction or to bid on the class projects, right? They could just jump on here and bid. So this is a great way for folks to spread the word about ILA and let other people in the community also support the incredible work that's happening there at the International Leadership Academy. Mathias, you did a great job, buddy. You put together some really cool packages. More importantly, I think your titles are the best titles I've seen in a long time. So your package titles are off the charts, right? Pause and limo, sip and sell. Suck it up, your new favorite roommate. That's my favorite package, okay? Without a question. Sing it like you mean it. You got a voice box package for karaoke. I mean, It doesn't smile big only after you've got the orthodontic gift package. Yeah, this is absolutely fantastic, my friend. You've done.
Yeah, I tried to make it a little funny. Some of the jokes I asked Patricia, I was like, "We're school. I don't know about this one," but she said, "It's okay. It's fun. It's just a funny time, and people are gonna get the jokes." So yeah, there's a lot of items. There's items for everybody. You will find something that interests you, definitely. There's some very big packages, there's some smaller ones, so look through all the packages and bid on the
Let's
one.
Check it out. Okay, let's show people how to bid. Let's go. I like this. I've got two labs. They may run through here. One's asleep right next to me right now, but they're always needing stuff. Yeah. And Original Bark is one of my favorite places, right? So this package, you click on the box, it'll take you to the details of the package. And this one says, unleash the joy with a gift certificate offering 3 days of tail wagging fun at Original Bark. Your furry friend will have a possum time playing, jumping, romping, sniffing, and making new playful pals in a safe and engaging environment. Treat your pet to a mini vacation filled with excitement and adventure. That is awesome. What a cool deal that is, right? So this has got to be a fun package. And I can see right here at the top that bidding ends in 9 days. So a minute ago I said May 4th at noon. But there's a little button here. It says bid extension plus bid extension. So I want to make sure, because we're all new to the online auction world, that we understand what that means. And what it means is if a bid is placed within 5 minutes of the closing time, then the bidding will be extended an additional 5 times. So I think, Patricia, Mathias, a lot of folks are used to something like an eBay where they try to bid at the last possible second. I'm going to tell all of our viewers today that's the worst strategy, the absolute awful strategy of participating in this online auction. So we don't want to do that, okay? And this is one of the reasons, because if you bid at the last millisecond, it's going to send a text and an email to whoever you just outbid and said, hey, you got outbid, but you have 5 new minutes to bid again, right? Because we're never going to say sold until people quit bidding. So that's a really cool feature of our software. If a bid's placed within 5 minutes of the closing time, then the bidding time will be extended a new 5 minutes. So pay attention to that, friends, okay? The next thing it says is this currently does not have a bid. and the starting bid must be at least $10. Okay, like we said, can you believe that all these things started at $10 today, Matthias? It was like you were going to bid or something. I mean, good job, buddy. So it says the starting bid must be $10. So I look at this and I go, you know what, Matthias? I mean, 3 days of tail wagging fun at Original Park. I mean, that's worth that. I don't know. A lot of money. I'm going to say I'd pay $100 for that. Okay. Mm-hmm. But if I could get it for 10, I'd be happy. Right?
Yeah.
Do you agree, Matthias?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So now that is why, that is why we have a feature called proxy bid. And let's click on that in case you forget. And it's going to give you a long answer. So I'm just going to give you the one I want, which is this. I'm going to place a bid just because I don't want to run everybody off. I'm going to place my bid at $50. Now, I only had to bid $10 to be ahead, Matthias. But I want the computer to bid for me up to $50. Okay. So I'm going to place a bid at 50. I'm going to make sure that proxy bid is clicked right here. Okay. Which it is by default. And I'm going to place my bid. And when I do, what it's going to do is the computer's going to know, the software is going to know that Patrick will bid up to $50 if people bid against him. Okay. So originally it's going to make me a $10 bid. Watch what happens. Now I always say, read the disclaimer because every now and then I put an extra zero in there and that could be expensive. Okay. So are you sure you want to bid up to a maximum of $50? The answer is yes. Okay. And there we go. Okay. Now it says I got to sign in. So I got messed up there. Just a second here. All right, I'm back. Okay. So I'm going to place a $50 bid, make sure my proxy bid is set, and boom. Am I comfortable? Yes. There it is. Now, what it says is I have the current bid for $10 and my bid will be raised up to 50, just like I said. Now, when somebody else comes to this, they're going to see that they have to bid $20. Okay. And I think we had a teacher earlier that had this happen, right?
Correct.
And she thought she had placed a bid for more, but the computer was activated to set the proxy bid. Okay. Why is this important? The reason this is important, friends, is because if I'd only placed a $10 bid and Matthias came in and bid 20, my next bid would then be 30. Okay. So I'd have to raise my bid by $20. Because I'm using the proxy bid feature, now what happens is if Matthias came in and bid 20, it would say, hey, Matthias, thanks for the bid, but Patrick's already at 20 because it automatically kicked my bid to 20. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. I didn't have to go to 30. So I saved $10, Matthias. How about that?
Oh, awesome. That's amazing.
Yeah, awesome, right? So always be sure. Look at there, Brianna Cooks is in there bidding it up on the karaoke. So we got to like that, huh? We're going to talk about that in a second. The other thing is, it's always fun when you're at school. You can see who's bidding against you. Okay, and that makes it a little bit more fun to do. I do want to make sure that you know that when you register, Patricia, if you would like to use a nickname so that your name did not show up, okay, right? Mm-hmm. Like I'm going to register, I'm going to use the nickname Matthias, and everybody's going to think Matthias is bidding against them, okay? But we do have a Kentucky Derby.
In trouble, Patrick.
Yeah, but we do have a Kentucky Derby theme. So I think we should have somebody's going to use the nickname Secretariat or some other famous horse as their nickname, right? So let's get creative out there, ILA, and have some fun with that, and make sure that people understand this is fantastic. All right. Mm-hmm. The other thing I want to draw attention to while we're in this specific item is that I want to make sure, like we said, and I heard Patricia say it, we need lots of help to keep up the amazing school that we have at ILA and to provide the phenomenal educational opportunities and just life experiences. That's what I took from what you've shared with me over the last several months, Patricia. It's not just about reading, writing, and arithmetic, but it's truly life experiences and cultures and how to be a better human being is what you're doing there at ILA, right? And so in doing that, we want to spread the word. So there's no reason if you're a parent at ILA that you wouldn't share this out with your community. And what's cool about our feature here with Auctioneer is that there's icons up here at the top. And this Facebook page is not taking me to the ILA Facebook. What it's doing is it's creating a post for this single item on my Facebook page. So when I click on that, see if we get lucky. Yeah, there we go. I'm creating a post on the Patrick Cyber page, right? And this is a great way for me to get out there and tag maybe a friend who I know needs pet care, right? Or somebody who needs a new a new vacuum, whatever it might be, a wonderful elephant trophy, statue, whatever it is, right? I can do this, and they don't have to. I don't have to tell them all about ILA. I just tell them, hey, I thought of you when I saw this package, and you'd be helping my school. Jump on here and bid it up, right? Mm-hmm. So that's how that works. So make sure that as you're going through the list, folks, if you see an item that maybe somebody else wants that you know that they're a big fan of, then you could click on the Facebook, you can click on the X, you can also share it out this way, and you can also just take a link and copy it, drop it in an email, whatever works for you. But spread the word about what's going on with the ILA Kentucky Derby Fundraising Gala, and especially our online auction. They don't have to buy a ticket, and everything started at $10, friends. So jump on it, get after it, okay? And down at the bottom, if you want to share about the event as a whole, maybe you know somebody today that you say, hey, let's get tickets and go to the ILA event. Put it out on your Facebook. It would be the entire event, okay? It would take them to the main homepage of the event. You can do that on Instagram, Pinterest. You can do it on X. Lots of options, right? So let's spread the word. This is why this is a whole week, Patricia. It's not just about, May 3rd, because a lot of folks, they might already be booked on May 3rd. I know where I'm going to be. I'm going to be at Ironlight, but a lot of people may have other plans. But they've got 9 days here that they can tune in, log on, and support ILA. So let's get them doing that, okay? So make sure, friends, you get out there and share it out, and let's make it happen. Now, Matthias, you put it in there last night, and I know that this is a big, big deal, okay? Mm-hmm. And Patricia is about to jump out of her chair and pretend she's Vanna White on the Wheel of Fortune, and she's going to show us those amazing class projects that are right behind her. Share us a couple of those class projects.
Yes. So we're going to start with this one from the first graders. Can you believe that? They all worked on super, extremely delicate piece of art that they did, young kids did. And Mathias, can you remind me the title they picked? Because there were many options.
So the title for this one is chose out of a book they read throughout the year. The book is The Planet of the Dogs, and so they wanted to recreate it and to correlate it to the themes. So it's The Planet of the Horses. So,
Giddy up!
Exactly. So each student created their own horse, and they did the globe all together with papier-mâché. If you scroll the pictures on the online auction, you can see actually the kids working on this piece of art. And so every kid did a horse and added it to the globe to make this the Planet of the Horses, and it looks amazing. Yeah, as we can see, Mallory, the first grade teacher, and all the kids working on the globe. And yeah,
she's on to the next one, Matthias. Here we go. Tell me about this one.
All right, so this is the second graders with Françoise, their teachers. This one's name is Rome Free, en Liberté. So kind of the same thing. each horse is made by one student, and they just added it to the painting to make it look like that. And I think it looks very good with the frame on. It looks like a real piece of art. I would see that at a museum personally.
Yeah, well, you know what's cool about that, Matthias, is you guys have put together. You know, I have to be honest with you. It's not very often that I'm excited about class art at a school auction, but I will tell you this: that these art pieces are outstanding, and they could belong on anybody's wall in their homes or maybe their office, right? And I think about, you know, maybe if it was in your office, and it would be such a conversation piece. And what a great story to tell. If you've got an office, I'm going to say law office because I know our buddy Kelsey was on here earlier. If you had a law office and you could hang this on the wall every time people came in, you could say, hey, yeah, that's from my friends at ILA. The kids did that, and the people are going to be blown away. Tell me more about ILA, right? That's going to be the next question. What is International Leadership Academy? Well, it's the finest in French and Spanish immersion right here in Lake Oswego, Oregon, right? So jump on it, folks. That's a cool piece there, Patricia. That is absolutely awesome.
This one is very cool. And we can see, if you can show quickly the pictures of the kids working on it. I think the pictures with the kids are very, I think they just look very good. If you have that, but yeah, it's from a Nesrin class. It's the
which one is it? I couldn't see the picture right off the top, so
let's see.
Oh yeah, up there. It's up on the right. Nesrin's class, the pre-K.
Okay.
Yep, this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to adjust the default on that one, Matthias, like we talked about earlier. Okay, perfect.
All right.
Yeah, no, that's an look at the kids all there having a good time, huh?
Exactly.
Is that what it's all about, or what?
Yeah, exactly. They're just presenting what they did. Everyone is smiling. I promise it's not staged. Maybe a little bit. No, but yeah, they worked on that all together, and that's what it's about. So it's and the outline of a horse with a mosaic of colors is just beautiful. It's probably one of my favorites.
Yeah, no, that's a really cool project. That's awesome. So awesome. But all of the class projects will be on display at Ironlight. Oh, here she comes again. We're bringing another one. Let's take a look. How about that?
Yeah, Nadia's class, Les Fidèles Destriers, the Loyal Steeds in English. There's a very deep meaning behind that. So please feel free to go look at the artworks, the pieces of art, and read the descriptions, because each of them have meaning that they've worked on with the kids. It's very inspirational, in my opinion, to read the descriptions. Because it represents really what ILA is about and what our mission is through these artworks. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's awesome.
Well said, Mathias. Very well said. Merci.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, that is awesome. And like I said, I want to repeat again for our audience. Friends, if you're at Ironlight on May 3rd, you'll be able to see these pieces in person. The bidding is all online, right? So reach out to those grandparents, reach out to those friends who will also appreciate the quality of this incredible artwork, and get them online, right? Where do they go? You're probably wondering. There it is. Ourschool.support /ILA Gala 2025, right? And they can bid high and bid often to support ILA and the incredible programs here. Folks, we're going to jump into our next section on our auction catalogs. And this is our live auction preview, Matthias. And you have to be pumped about what you put together here, huh?
Yeah, Yeah, those are very, very attractive items. I'm excited. I
Yeah.
might bid too, to be honest.
Oh, it's about time, huh? It's
Yes.
about time. Just don't say you're auctioneer Patrick, okay? Here we go. Now, these are our live auction packages, so none of these packages are available for bidding online. But if you're at the event May 3rd, you can bid, and I'll take your bid, right? And it'll be a lot of fun. We'll talk fast for you that night, and it'll be good stuff. Now, if for some reason you got a conflict and you see one of these packages, but you're not going to be at Ironlight, you can place a proxy bid, friends. And when I say that, I want you to reach out directly to Matthias. His email's right at the top of the page, right here. Okay. And you want to tell Matthias the most that you would pay for any one package. So, in other words, if you say, hey, I really like this beach getaway, I can't be at Ironlight, but I would bid $1 million on that package. Okay. That would be fantastic, right? Now, when Matthias gets off the floor from that conversation, then he'll write down $1 million, and he's going to give that information to me. So when we start the live auction that night on May 3rd at Ironlight, get your tickets today. When I start that, I will let the audience know, hey, folks, we're going to start the bidding here. I do want to let you know that I do have a proxy bid from a donor who could not be with us tonight. So if I raise the bid and you didn't see a bid card go in the air, don't worry. I'm using the proxy bid, and I'll let you know when that proxy bid's exhausted. So that way everybody in the room knows what's going on. But for our proxy bidder, just like on the online auction with a proxy bid, Matthias, I'm going to use that guest bid, that proxy bid, only to keep him in the lead. So even though he said he would spend $1 million on it, if I could sell it to him for 100,000, we would do that, right? So we'll just keep raising the bids until the bids aren't going in the air anymore in the room. So it'll be a lot of fun. Folks, if you want to place a proxy bid, reach out to Matthias. He's right here at matthias@ilapdx.org. Matthias, I'm looking at these packages. You got a beach getaway. How cool is this? From our good friend Kelsey Terry. How about that? This is awesome. And then you also have you've got the soccer package. Now, is this a second beachfront house?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay, so you've added a package since I looked at these.
Yeah, I've added the beach getaway.
Yeah, that's why it didn't look familiar to me. Okay.
Yeah.
All righty. And then, so we have 2 beachfront properties. That's awesome. And then we have a basketball experience. We've got a Thorns package here. Both of these are from our good friends at Pacific Office Automation. I know you mentioned them earlier, POA.
That's correct.
Making that happen for us. And I hear this is a really fun package and really popular at ILA. Mayor for the Day, tell me a little bit about this.
Patricia, you want to?
Yeah, Mayor. So our dearest Mayor Joe Buck every year offers to be, at the event and is offering to spend a day with him. It's not really a full day, but for the kids to experience what it takes to be a mayor in this big town. And so he's welcoming the students at the city hall and goes through many things that he does. And he actually goes around and meets the police, the people he works with, including the police, fire marshals. So they're having the arts that they said in Lake Oswego. So Joe is very kind to every year offer a day with students. So
that's awesome. Well, get your bid cards up because it's going to be bid high and bid often in support of ILA. And hey, I always tell folks on this call, it's always best if you want the secret to winning in the live auction, bid fast and bid last, and that's how you're going to win the project. Okay, so get ready to do it now. You also have a beautiful. We have 3 beachfront properties, but this one you got to have your passport to go to. Correct? Tell me about this one.
So this one is in Panama in a luxurious resort. So if you're tired of Oregon weather, that's definitely the item you want to bid on. It's very nice, and it's a 5-night stay at the hotel. I mean, at the resort, right in front of the beach in Panama. So
And one of our family goes
Great.
already been there twice.
Your family has?
One of our school family at school. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And you know
To the
what's
live
cool
stream.
about this, Patricia, is that the young people, if they take their kids with them, they can practice their Spanish.
All right. Yeah, that's true.
Yep, there you go. All right, so that's cool. And then we have tell me a little bit about this dinner with the sommelier, because I hear this is phenomenal.
Yeah, I can talk about that. Well, we do every year we offer for 8 people to go with our chef here, to go in someone's house, and we do a 5-course dinner. So we work with the family who bid on this and won this package, and we do it all. So we cook there. Explain every dish, pair them with wine, and this year it's the first time we have a sommelier with us. So he offered to participate to the full dinner with the wine that we're going to pair with the food and all of the history of the wine. And it's going to be a big deal. It's going to be really, really, really enjoyable. So Mathias and I are going there, enjoying, the dinner with everyone, telling our stories. We take pictures. We enjoy that time. We have chef doing it all, and it's really good food. So we do a pre-selection, and have the parents who bid choose, and 5 course. This is huge.
Yeah, and I understand that as a sommelier, we're going to meet him on May 3rd too. If you're at Ironlight, is that correct?
He's gonna be there. He's available. He's gonna be at a table at the event, presenting a few wines. We selected the wines together. That I can't tell.
No.
It's available to purchase at the event, so we can open the bottles, which is great for people who want to try the wine. And he's gonna sell the wine and give 50% to ILA. I said 50% of the sale.
That's 50%. That's awesome. So we'll get those bid cards ready for that one. That'll be fantastic. And then I know you worked on this one really hard, Mathias. Tell me all about our package here, the Dream NFL Getaway Package.
So this one is my favorite after, obviously, the class projects. But yeah, this one is donated by Brandon Cooks, the Dallas Cowboys player, and it's just a wonderful experience. So what you get with this package, you get tickets to a game, a Dallas Cowboys game. You also get the airfare to go there, and you get nights in a hotel close to the stadium. So everything is taken care of for you, basically.
Well, and it's not just for you, it's for 4, right?
Yeah.
So for 4 people, so it could be 2 couples, it could be a family of 4, any of those combinations. This is 2 nights in the hotel, and you're headed to Jerry World to watch the Dallas Cowboys. Growing up in South Texas, that would be a big deal to me. I grew up in San Antonio, so been a lifelong Dallas Cowboys fan. So this is an unbelievable package. And Mathias, this is going to be available in our live auction. I can't wait to sell it next week at Ironlight.
Me too.
So folks need to get their tickets today if they're going to bid, right?
Exactly. Yeah, it's only live, or proxy.
There you go.
If you want to bid on that, and you can't make it for the event, please contact me at Mathias. It's my first name at ilapdx.org, and just tell me how much you want to bet for that.
Yep, how much you want to bid, not bet. We're bidding. Not betting.
Sorry, the gambler
not
in
betting.
me.
You might bet on the game once you won the bid, right?
Exactly.
And Mathias, how do you win a bid?
You bid fast and you bid last.
That's right. Now you got it, buddy. You're on it. Okay, that's awesome. Hey, folks, I also want to share a couple of other things with you. Right, we've got it all right here. Buy tickets today. Buy the raffle. We can bid on wine. Check out the class projects. You can bid on wine there too. Live auction preview. I mean, literally, you've got it all going on here, right? You got a little countdown window. Can't thank our sponsors enough. They rotate through here. It's fantastic. But maybe you're not available. Maybe there's nothing in the auction that really speaks to you. but you want to make a difference on the lives of these young people, jump on here and support our students and staff, right? Patricia so eloquently described earlier some of the things that we're going to be using the dollars from this event to help fund in the future. And if you can, make a donation, even if you are bidding, right? Go ahead and make a little donation and support the cause. That would be fantastic. Hey, Patricia, as we get close to wrapping up our program, I do want to talk a little bit more about what folks can expect when they get saddled up or they make the run for the roses next week on Saturday, May 3rd at Ironlight. Tell me a little bit about what folks can expect.
First of all, Patrick, you need this.
Yeah. Oh, I have a bunch of those. I'll have one on. Trust me. And I would also tell you, Patricia, mine will have horses on it. Okay.
Oh no!
Wow.
Yeah. So this is not my first rodeo, dear. Not my first rodeo.
So
tell me what they can expect.
Sure. Be ready to saddle up. So, okay, expect une soirée d'élégance à savourer. So, hat, nice dress, nice suit. And be ready to saddle up for a night when Kentucky Derby elegance meets ILA's mission, celebrating global education, sustainability, and the joyful journey of every single student. So be ready to enjoy a family dinner. Oh, wow, love it. We match.
Is it the same?
Yeah.
You're not going to be the only one with a hat, Patricia.
No, I see that. Okay.
Wow.
Love it. So, and
feeling left out, aren't you, Matthias?
Yeah, I need the same one too. We need to be matching.
You need a fedora, buddy. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, the family dinner. So that's what we are gonna get to enjoy there. This family dinner is inspired by the charm of Kentucky Derby and the global flavors of ILA with Uda's unforgettable cocktail appetizers. Like we're gonna have sweet potatoes bites with or without prosciutto, deviled eggs, and wild mushrooms crostinis. Dine on chicken fricassee, bourbon glazed seasonable vegetables, roasted potatoes, southern biscuits, and fresh mixed greens with a tangy honey, lemon, balsamic, of course, plus vegan basmati rice and irresistible desserts from Helka Bees and Sweet Treats. Also, we'll have to sip on a classic mint julep, local beer, and curated wines. And don't miss, of course, our exclusive wine tasting experience, led by a professional sommelier who has selected an exceptional variety of wines available for tasting and purchase, all in support of ILA's program. Enfin, lastly, be ready to enjoy music, a vibrant online and live auction, raffle prizes for a week of summer camp, and a special appeal to help fund the next chapter of growth for our students.
It sounds like a wonderful night. It's going to be so much fun. I can't wait. I get to wear I get to only wear it a couple of times a year, Kentucky Derby and golf tournaments. So I'll have my special sport coat on. I'll have the bow tie ready to roll, the pocket square with horseshoes on it for you. It'll be, we will not be outdressed. So it's going to be a fabulous event. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to both of you, Patricia and Matthias. You've done a great job on bringing us this far. It's going to be a phenomenal event. I just can't be more excited about it. And all the folks that have been involved, Kelsey, and you've had a committee, you've had a lot of people involved, a lot of donors that have supported you, your sponsors. It's going to be a great night, May 3rd at Ironlight right there in Waco. You can't miss it. Get online there today, folks, and get your tickets. I'll let you have the last word there, Matthias, because you've been so hard at work here. What is if you don't have the last word, then I'm gonna put it in your mouth for you. But you go ahead. Tell me what you want to say to the folks one last time.
Yeah. So obviously, thank you, Patrick, for helping us throughout the whole process, teaching me how the auction works and everything. Thank you, Patricia, obviously, for working hard every day on this project. It really means a lot for the school. It helps students' education, but also the people who don't have access to education. It's gonna provide funding for us to provide how do you call that, tuition assistance for the people who can't afford the tuition. Also, as Patricia mentioned, the outdoor program, the archery club that we're going to bring back, also the food program, the nutrition. It's very important to us to provide good ingredients, healthy food for the kids to help their brain function properly and help them grow in the school and their academics, obviously. And also all the different field trips, Paris, the ski trip, Canoe Island is going to help us fund that. And yeah, most importantly, the daycare, who's going to quadruple its capacity so that we can allow more babies and more kids in the area have access to a French immersion and this amazing program that we have here at ILA. So yeah, guys, thank you for everyone who watched the stream. Thank you for everyone who will be participating in the event and the sponsors, obviously, who have been helping us a lot for this project.
That's great job, Matthias. Keep it up, buddy. All right, Patricia, tell everybody goodbye.
Yes.
Anything else you want to add?
See you soon. I can't wait to see everyone, and we're gonna rock it.
Yeah. Merci. Is that right? Did I say it right this time?
Merci.
Merci.
Merci. Merci. All right. Hey, folks, we can't wait to see you next week at the ILA Fundraising Gala in support of the Kentucky Derby Fundraising Gala. It's going to be a lot of fun at Ironlight. Until then, folks, bid high, bid often, and remember, bid fast and bid last. Have a great day, everybody.